Top 5 influencers who let fame get to their head. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Guys, ego is a huge part of performing. It's tough to stand up on a level in case you don't assume a touch notably of yourself. The larger the level, however, the larger the egos can get, which might explain why such a lot of A-listing actors and musicians now and again appear pretentious, self-centered, or simply unlikable. So with this small summary, I think many of you are aware of what we're going to talk about in this video, right? So guys, in this video, we're going to talk about top 5 influencers who let fame get to their head. Have you also guessed the same? If so, then 3 claps for yourself. So guys, here are a few stars who permit repute to visit their heads. Noel Gallagher. Noel Gallagher turned into as soon as the coronary heart of Britpop band Oasis alongside his brother Liam. However, the songwriter has considered pursuing a solo profession together with his band High Flying Birds. Whether solo or not, Gallagher is an irascible superstar who mercilessly and angrily criticizes pretty much all people and the whole thing he's requested about, calling out contemporary day acts like One Direction in addition to influential artists like Brian Wilson, of whom Gallagher said, "Who would want to be Brian Wilson sitting in a studio in a nappy eating a fucking carrots with your little fat feet in a sandpit? Not going on tour? Fuck that. He looks like a person who honestly hates everything, or as a minimum reveals it very humorous to mention that he does. Honestly, it smiles a bit humorous approximately 1/2 of the time." Michael Bay. Michael Bay's name is synonymous with Hollywood extra amongst movie snobs and critics who tend to denounce the director's wildly successful movies as shallow affairs greater involved with explosions and helicopters flying into the sunset than with tale or character. What's greater, Bay looks like an actual jerk each on and off set. He awful-mouthed Pearl Harbor famous person Kate Beckinsale for being unattractive, announcing he didn't need a person who changed into too beautiful for the role. Accusations of on-set abuse of actresses like Megan Fox and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley paint the director in a decidedly poor light. His infamous meltdown in the course of a presentation for Samsung is a charming watch. However, the quality precise of his strange, controlling character comes from Fox, who said he desires to be like Hitler on his sets, and he is. So he's a nightmare for paintings, for however while you get him far from set, and he's now no longer in director mode. I kind of truly revel in his character due to the fact that he's so awkward, so hopelessly awkward. He has no social capabilities at all, and it's endearing to look at him. He's prone and fragile in actual existence, after which on set he's a tyrant. He is probably shy and sweet, however everybody who desires to be like Hitler on set doesn't sound all that pleasant. Justin Bieber. After one of his YouTube cover songs caught the attention of an expert supervisor in 2009, then 13-year-old Justin Bieber discovered himself with a record deal and Usher as his mentor. Almost instantaneously, Bieber has become a pop music sensation, and even as he treated his early reputation well, the scenario commenced going south because the younger guy approached his 18th birthday. The caution signs started whilst Bieber's mother instructed Vanity Fair in 2011 that she believed her son changed into a literal present from God. Bieber has compared himself to the Beatles, Tupac, and Michael Jackson with inside the identical interview. Not good, and the handiest things were made worse from there as Bieber slowly converted from squeaky easy pop big name to awful boy wannabe. Even his as-soon-as-cute courting with songstress Selena Gomez unexpectedly changed into sleazy tabloid fodder, complete with dishonest rumors and paternity suits. Bieber sooner or later ran afoul of the regulation after allegedly egging a neighbor's residence together along with his buddies, and now no longer even weeks later he changed into arrested for drag racing, even as allegedly drunk. And it is simply the tip of an iceberg that consists of drugs, racist jokes, public urination, and plenty of assault, in line with BuzzFeed. Not to mention a dependency for storming off level and leaving enthusiasts placing if he is in an awful mood. If you need a case, take a look at the pitfalls of fame. You cannot go wrong with Biebs. Kanye West. Kanye West can't manage fame. The manufacturer determined big essential and industrial achievement after beginning his very own rap career. However, his public appearances are continuously mired by a means of unpredictable outbursts. A few highlights: the continuing Taylor Swift feud that started with him snatching the mic from her on the 2009 VMAs. To mention, Beyoncé deserved the award Swift had won. a chain of determined tweets encouraging media moguls to donate hundreds of thousands to assist him out of debt and spend money on Kanye West ideas, yelling and bodily assaulting each paparazzi and fanatics who try and move him, going off script for the duration of a fundraiser for Hurricane Katrina sufferers to insist that George Bush doesn't care approximately for black human beings. His risky public personality is so offsetting that human beings regularly petition to have him banned from public events. Katherine Heigl. Katherine Heigl changed into poised to grow to be an A-listing super mega celebrity after she transitioned from an Emmy-prevailing position on Grey's Anatomy to a movie comedy with Judd Apatow's Knocked Up. Instead, she's grown to be a conventional instance of an actress turning into too large for her britches. Both Heigl went into opposition to well-known decorum and denounced each of the tasks that delivered her to fame, calling Knocked Up a bit sexist and retracting her call from Emmy attention for a season of Grey's Anatomy she implied wasn't right sufficient to warrant a nomination. Her profession has fizzled out with Inside the years since, due in element to a string of starring roles in uninspired romantic comedies and persistent rumors that she's difficult to paintings with. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out any amazing videos from us.